Halloween! And welcome to On the Move with Nan and Kam. Happy Halloween. Happy 1 year anniversary to us.
I know.
1 year.
We just got a little cupcake. It's okay.
It's okay. It's 1 year. We're celebrating 1 year of On the Move today. So after this, we have a really special Kamryn on the Street production to celebrate. She's been wanting to do this for a long time. If you're familiar with Billy on the Street, Kamryn on the Street is the more fun, cuter sister.
If you're not familiar with Billy on the Street, please watch Billy on the Street. YouTube and Netflix is the funniest thing in the world. Anyway, 1 year. Wow.
Yeah, that's wild. Do you like our costumes? You are Mother Nature?
Yeah.
Weather?
Mother.
I also, another thing, I am a runaway bride. I have on my tennis shoes.
There she is.
Runaway bride, aka Easy. And then I had to wear my Halloween sweatshirt because I failed to wear it all Halloween season.
I hate when I do that.
I know. So I'm wearing it tomorrow too. And, you know, if you see me double outfit, who cares? Not tomorrow. Gosh, my days are messed
Thursday.
up. Yes, which is technically today. I could. Yeah.
We're the rest of the week.
We really could. Nobody cares. That's right.
Spooky.
Another thing that I thought about being, but I didn't have the supplies. I thought about being you. And I was gonna my hair back in a slick back bun.
Slick back bun, that's me.
I was gonna wear all my hoops and all my holes, my silver or my gold Amazon hoop packs.
Yes, wow.
I was gonna get a Chiefs t-shirt, just tuck it in some jeans, wear my cooler Nikes that kind of look like your pandas. And then I was also going to get some foil and make an aura ring.
Oh, that would have been me. Are you kidding?
I was going to ask Catherine if I could borrow her Trader Joe's bag.
Wow.
I would have been you, and I would have had some nerd shirts.
Yeah, you should have did it. That would have been, I would have known exactly who you were.
I should have just done it with a solid color shirt.
I would have looked at you and been like.
I was also going to get 2 phones.
Wow.
Yeah.
You should have did it.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Next year.
That took a lot of planning.
It did. If this had been tomorrow, I think I would have been in. A whole year. This is wild. So what did you think the podcast, when we started talking about this, what did you think the podcast was going to be like?
Us talking. Because I feel like we've told them before that the way this all came to be was you were,
I have
to do this podcast, and I wish somebody would just do it with me. And I was like, I'll
she's
do
a scared girl.
And they thought I was joking. Like, they were like, what?
It took no convincing.
No. I was like, I'll do it. I don't care. And you were like, are you serious? And I was like, yeah, why not? Because it's just us talking.
It is.
It's just
but that made me feel so much better.
Yeah. So I
wasn't scared anymore.
She's a big girl. She's not scared anymore. You have somebody to talk to?
Yeah.
Wow.
But that's really all of my life. I'm a big girl if I got somebody else to talk to.
Then you're like, we
brave.
got this.
We're brave,
girl. Yeah, I just thought it was like going to be us talking, which it kind of is. Just us talking.
Has it met your expectations?
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
I would agree. I think I didn't know, like, it's in some ways easier than I thought it would be because it is just us talking a lot of the time. Yeah. I think sometimes I worried that, like, but it follows a formula. Like, it's been, I think I worried that it would feel awkward or stilted or like we didn't know what to talk about, but that's never an issue either one of us have ever had.
Actually,
so really hilarious. That's actually probably one of our strengths is that we can find a way to talk about nothing.
Yeah. 100. Yeah. That's literally.
We're doing it right now.
Yeah. Like we always have questions to go off of, but I feel like follow-up questions are just so natural because we're like, well, I want to know more now.
Yeah, and we're both curious people. I think we're inquisitive. We're curious.
Nosy a little bit sometimes.
We're sometimes.
Sorry.
We're definitely.
It keeps the conversation going.
No, it's good. I like a nosy person. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like it better that you didn't do it by yourself, did you?
No.
Because Pete did it.
Yes.
And then you were, okay. Do you like it better that you had somebody to do it with?
Yes. I don't think I would feel as enthusiastic about doing it if I didn't have somebody to do it with. I also think it would come off not as conversational.
Right.
Because it would really just sound like me drilling people and interviewing people. I feel like it wouldn't sound as much like you were sitting down with like conversation with friends or somebody you already know. And also I think 2 minds are better than one.
Yes. True.
We both are interested in different things about people.
And like if we do have a guest, sometimes we both want to know 2 different things. Like we want to know, like, I want to know one thing, you want to know the other. So it's like, It works.
Yeah.
It's definitely, I feel like it's a lot easier to talk to somebody for 30 minutes than to either talk to yourself or somebody you don't really know, like you're interviewing for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So if it's just us with another person, I mean, we obviously don't ignore the person that's there, but we can like still chat to each other a little bit.
Yeah.
It works.
It works great.
Yeah. What was your biggest fear about starting the podcast?
I think one of my biggest fears was that nobody would listen to it, which is, I mean, we definitely got people listening to it.
Yeah, because people are always like, hey, listen.
So I think my most surprising thing that is also part of this question that we have is that getting recognized. That's always surprising to me. It doesn't happen too often, but like I'd say when we work an event, like at least twice at an event now, somebody looks at us and is like, oh, on the move, I listened to it. And that's like shocking to me.
We're always like, what?
Yeah.
Like, wow. Thank you.
Because I think you produce this, but like we can't see any audience members. So you produce this, you know it's getting out there. But I think thinking about people listening to it week over week is always surprising and very exciting.
Yes.
It's going to go to my head.
Because a lot of the time I'm like, oh, we're just talking. But like, yeah, we are just talking, but people are going to listen to it. But a lot of the time it's like, no, we're just talking. No, people are going to listen to it. And that's, I don't know. We do have to be careful because I feel like that was my biggest fear is like Mrs. Chatterbox chatting away and then like saying something just like, oh, gotta edit that out. Because it's like,
but we can
edit it out.
Live.
But we don't.
No, we don't really do a lot of editing here at all.
Yeah.
Hope it doesn't show.
Yeah. I feel like that would be something that I was like nervous about. Is like I would just either like mess up too much or like not really have anything to talk about.
Yeah.
But like never with us.
No, it doesn't happen. We're yappers, certified.
Certified yappers.
Yeah,
I think we need to get those sweatshirts.
I do think so. I get ads for them all the time.
Me too.
Shocking. Who's been your favorite guest? Or you can pick more than one too.
Okay, yeah, because we've had so many. Like
I know.
Year is crazy.
I know. I almost did go back this morning and look at it. I did went with my two gut choices though.
Right. I thought this is recent, so maybe recency bias. John Reagan's was
He was great.
And normally, and I think it's because like normally if we have someone staff on the podcast, I already know what they do. And like I already see what they do in the events. And I'm just like, oh yeah, that's like Molly. Or like, oh yeah, that's Megan. But with John, again, I've been working here for almost 2 years. And I'm like, hey, who is this mystery guy who's been here for 20 years? Who is he?
Just a mystery.
So yeah, and he was just funny. So him, John Reagan's, Clay. Clay's a good one.
Clay was a good one.
That's our best.
Yeah, I mean, he could yap with the best of them. Yeah. So it was real easy conversation. I love when we have somebody that feels equally excited to talk and share.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree.
Where it doesn't feel like work. I thought John was great too, because I do also think John could be a podcast host. John's got the easy person to chat to.
He could. And it's funny because when you talk to him, he's like, I'm boring. Like, I read books and look at maps. No, he's not boring. He's funny.
Total lie. I think my favorites were Nutsy. Nutsy is joining us today.
Kidding me?
Yeah, this is the biggest guest that this On the Move has ever had. Sorry to all our other guests, but Nutsy is bigger. Nutsy was up there for me. I don't know why I was so tickled by Nutsy. That just killed me. I loved Nutsy, and I think I loved when we went and saw Lydia at Rack.
So it started with about 4 runners. We went on a pack run together, posted that, and then it kind of took off from there.
Oh man, this is live TV.
Taking a dump, buddy.
We're gonna give him some privacy. I'll stand in for Irving. We don't gotta do that. That's rude.
Hey, you're right.
Yeah, but
that was a good one.
And got to see the dogs.
Yeah, I loved the little puppy action.
Yeah, and it was just funny to put the subtitles up with what the dogs were saying. Yeah, I loved that. Love getting creative.
We've had so many people. Like I'm sitting here trying to think. We just had so many people.
I know. It has been a lot.
Yeah. And I just loved
Mike and Michael. That was a great one, I feel like, where we were getting all the good insight into all the years of the 10K.
Yeah.
Because they were both legacy crew members.
Loved Rock and his inspirational messages the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one.
I also loved one of the very first ones we did, Allison and Dion on to talk about like the creative process with coming up with merchandise and finisher items.
Yes.
I thought that was very interesting, but I also think that as a pod, we have a good little rapport. Yeah.
It's our little chatterbox. We could actually just have a side
Well,
pod,
we're gonna produce a talk
side
show
pod that had nothing to do with work, and we just talk all day.
Yeah, the chat.
Nobody would listen to it,
No.
but it is very entertaining.
Oh, we think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it'd still be fun.
Yeah.
What was your favorite giggle moment? Something that you laughed at for?
I really, really loved when it was recent, but I loved when you described what Reagan's did first, what John Reagan's did as a job without him saying it, because I really loved when you said you like to make TikToks with me.
Yeah.
And he was like, do I? And
He is.
So we thought, what better way? You've asked Kamryn this before. What better way to start than have Kamryn tell us what she thinks you do, and then you can correct her, add to her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make something up. Any of those options.
And that's what I think that he does a lot of the time.
Yes.
So I was talking to him downstairs, and I was like, I've asked you 3 times, what do you do here? And he's only answered me 1 time, and it was the last time. So that's why I know a little more than I used to. But John here, he maps out our races.
Okay.
And so the turns and stuff, that's this guy. He also goes to our warehouse a lot. And
it's true, technically.
Yeah. He drives and loads the box trucks.
Mm-hmm.
And he turns stuff off and on. Like, including the water. At events, he can do that.
I've done that once before.
Okay.
That's my only, just once.
And you like to do TikToks with me.
I don't know if that is correct. I'm willing to do it.
But he does them. He does them, and that's
he
all
doesn't
that matters.
complain.
No, he doesn't complain.
I also loved, I gotta go back and see what episode it was. I just loved, normally when we record this, I say, hey, happy Thursday. And there was one that we started where Kamryn just looked at it and was like, hey.
I don't know.
Just totally threw me, and I was dying.
I don't know what that was. I was just feeling.
You were feeling it.
I guess
because
I was looking at myself already, and I was just like, hey. And it was just, I don't know. Hi.
You just this is the only time you've ever done that. Could you just not handle the silence?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, maybe I'm a little too excited. B-Day coming up.
Yeah, it's Kamryn's. This is after when this airs, it will have been your birthday.
Yeah.
So happy birthday! This is your birthday podcast. And I really did like Kamryn on the street. You were cracking me up, guys. You're so excited about it.
Can't wait for you to see it. Stay to the end. It's just
Kamryn on the street was fab.
My dream, actually.
Yeah,
Kamryn on the street was fun. I think that's one of the most fun things I've done on the pod. Is Kamryn on the street, 100%.
I love that. What was your favorite giggle moment?
Favorite giggle?
I know what it was.
My favorite giggle moment, and I don't even remember if you kept it in there or if
I kept it in.
I was literally if you go back to the episode with Clay, when Nan introduced me to Pilk, which is Pepsi and milk. I'm sure that I saw Diet Coke sent her a PR package. And they also sent her the little packets of lime.
Yes, I've seen that.
And I was like, is that good? I want to see that.
Remember there was Pilk at the holidays. Lindsay Lohan was drinking milk and Pepsi. Pilk. It was too much. Lilo needed to cut it out.
Ew, that's not
right.
good enough.
So if you're not quite ready for Pilk, go to Blanchard's and get a coffee soda.
Oh my! Wait, is there a name for it, or is it just
it's a coffee cola?
Coffee cola.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll be there.
That might be my pickup today.
Yeah. See y'all on Tuesday.
Pepsi and milk.
Yeah, I also thought about being Pilk today. It's one of the dirty sodas that Mormons would drink, and there was a holiday commercial for it with Lindsay Lohan this year for Pilk.
If you would have been Pilk, I would have been in tears. Okay, so I didn't know what Pilk was. So then when she was here, explaining it to me, and I was laughing about it, conversation is over and done with, and we've moved on. I'm literally over here, wiping the tears out of my eyes, because what the freak is Pilk? And, where did this conversation come from? So that was definitely the funniest thing, I think, that might have happened while we've been on the pod.
I think maybe we need to try a dirty soda or pilk on a holiday episode of the pod this year.
Okay, I want to try. Like I told you, I want to go to Swig.
Yeah,
we watched Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, and
we're trash.
Trash. I want to try Swig, but I know somebody who recently tried it, and I'm like,
Catherine went to places like that. Yeah,
to go.
No,
I don't think I want to go to. I might go to Utah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Never say never.
But yeah, I do. We could try it.
Yeah, we can. I'm look up some recipes for dirty soda. We can try it here just to see, and then immediately vomit from sugar intake. So, what guests? We've had a lot of guests, like you were talking about. Any guests you'd like to have in the future? Realistic or dream big?
Yes, I'd like to have in the future. I don't know, because I feel like everybody that we really communicate with in the community, we've like had on. Yeah. Like from run clubs and like
we gotta find some more for a whole nother year.
I know. I feel like we have literally chatted with somebody from each part of our community. So I don't even know. I want to be on there that hasn't already been on there. I don't know. I'm gonna have to sit on it.
Okay. Mine is like a really easy one that I thought of downstairs, but Mary Marshall Graber, our volunteer coordinator, I think she is just so impactful to the organization because I can't imagine being the volunteer coordinator just because she knows everything about these people's lives. She is so good at checking in, and they always want to come back because they love hanging out with Mary Marshall. And so I think Mary Marshall would be great. And she's just very funny. But the reason she's a real dream is she doesn't really like to be interviewed. So
yeah, that's because I feel like we've talked about it before, and she's like, no, not me. And it's like, all right, well, we're gonna get her. Hey, she's gonna be on here.
I'm manifesting it right now. We're getting you 2025.
Maybe maybe Charity Bickham from We Have the Couch.
That's a good one.
She's also a Kids on the Move coach.
Okay.
And she's also the HMTT head coach for We Have the Couch right now.
Fine.
Yeah, I saw her last night.
Okay.
But I've talked to her. I've interviewed her for something before. She's just very inspirational as a person. Yeah. And, like, she's very involved and like has a real mission for getting the community up and active and like for a good reason. So I feel like she would be a good person to have on here.
Yeah.
As far as unrealistic.
Our fam. The Kardashians.
Our sisses.
Chris.
Chloe. I think I would want Momager before anybody because I need to learn. I need to know, like.
We could have Beat and Chris on at the same time.
And two Momagers. Two Momagers together.
Strong women.
Yeah. Our foundation. Oh, maybe we should have Dion on by himself.
Yeah, I thought about that too, honestly. When I thought Mary Marshall, I like looked over at his desk since he's not there this morning, and I was like, Dion would be entertaining.
Yeah, he's just so interesting.
Or I pictured like Day in the Life of Dion, the podcast.
Yeah. We should, he's been telling me that he's been trying to get more into filming himself.
Okay.
Like do different things.
Yeah.
Maybe I should get him to film a day in the life and then we can go over that.
I love that.
He's just wake up at 11. He's been doing his 5K a day this still.
He really has.
So maybe we need to get him on here.
Yeah. I love that. We can talk to him about that. He's coming in. So before we got it, I was going to say we can't be that long because we have a wonderful video for you after this of Kamryn on the street that I think really encompasses a year of fun. So you're going to love that one and still gets us excited for the Allianz Partners Richmond Marathon, which is coming up in like less than 20 days.
Yeah. It's like so close. Less than 3 weeks away. And I think about it all the time. I am starting to get excited though. I love working the expo, even though it's such a like simple job, like working the merch. Just because you basically see like everybody. That's the first place people come down the ramp. So I see a lot of people I know there, and it's fun working with Allison. Yeah. And our panel this year is going to be exciting.
I'm very excited about the panel. Do you have any big dreams for the podcast? Any other big goals? I think it would be if we could ever do a live show. Would be a big goal.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a lot.
Hey,
but we're dreaming.
And people are gonna be like, "Wow, can we get your Nan Kam? Your autograph?" We'll be like, "Sure, for my fans."
They're gonna be like, "Hey, ma'am, I heard there was a podcast. Where's that happening?" You'll be like, "It's us.
It's just us.
It's us."
But yeah, big dreams. My dream would be to have a nice, cutie little space at our new office.
That's a good dream.
That's actually like reflective of
us. Or some merch.
Hey, would you guys get some Nan Kam, the On the Move with Nan Kam merch? Because I think that would be cute. Let's do it.
Love it.
Yeah.
Big dreams
Let us
for the
know.
next couple years.
Next time you see us and you're like, oh, Nan Kam, be like, I would buy your merch. And then, wow. Or if we gave it away.
Or tell us what type of merch you would want.
Would you get a t-shirt? Some socks? A tote?
Whoa.
A tote is very fitting.
That. All right, we got some this or that's that we came up with to celebrate our 1 year.
Okay, this or that.
Yeah,
this or that. Do you prefer studio pod or outdoor pod?
Well, your question is the same for your first one.
Okay.
So, I think for two, I'm gonna give a double answer, which I know we hate. But I would say I prefer on the street for fun's sake and for it like looking cool and being exciting. But I always, as the editor, which you really did me a solid and edited Cam on the street. So I don't really complain. I'm not complaining about that one. But for editing purposes, I'm just not the most technologically savvy. And sometimes when I have to edit the ones with us on the street, it takes me longer.
Yeah, especially because like it's always shot vertically.
Yeah,
and it's like, but I did edit.
She fixed it because she's a genius. What about you?
I like being outdoors.
Yeah,
just because we get to like walk around and I don't know how many people like watch versus listen to the pod. But there's always just so much more stuff to see.
Yes.
So yeah, like when we did, how many times have we been outside? I know we
did
lot. Like River Rock. We were outdoors.
The dogs. We were outdoors at RAC. We were outdoors for this episode. We went outdoors for the 10K where we talked to like Daniel. Week. Yep. And our friends at Massey. Yep. 10K Love Week. I feel like we're missing more.
Yeah. We've been out there.
Yeah. All right. Next one for you is, okay, so we were talking about liking that we're nosy. We had some stuff happening in my neighborhood yesterday that I was being really nosy about. Some police drama that was blocking off a street. And you know your girl, there was a police helicopter circling, all types of stuff, drones. Your girl had to go see what was up because that's what a good nosy neighbor does. So I had to go check it out. So do you prefer some apartment drama happening at your apartment or overhearing something juicy at a restaurant?
Love a restaurant. Love a restaurant. Jordan will be talking to me and I'm like,
yeah.
Listening. And he's like, man, stop being nosy. And I'm like, no. Or he'll be talking to me and I'm just not listening to him at all. And then he'll finish talking and I'll be like, did you hear her say that? And yeah I love it. I think apartment drama is like annoying because it's normally disturbing my peace.
Yeah,
and it's nothing,
we can't have that.
Yeah, and it's nothing that is like, it's either you're being like way too loud or like you're getting on my nerves or something like that. So yeah, love a restaurant drama.
Okay.
I am like, sorry, again, nosy, but I'm listening.
I mean, yeah, I think that if you're going to talk loud, you have to know. I hope I've entertained some people over the years with my own drama, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I always
It's cyclical. You pay it for it.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Halloween candy or Halloween treat, for example. Candy apple, like a ghost cake pop.
I think candy.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the variety of candy. We have 2 Costco bags of candy right now that we've been feasting on, chocolate and fruity, separate because you don't want that to mix up. And it's just been great. I mean, there's a wide variety. There's a candy for every mood up in there. Also, I like the way Halloween candy is portioned so that you're like, I can eat 8 bags of these Lifesaver gummies because they have 3 gummies in each of them.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
So then you just like empty out your bag.
Mm-hmm. No, definitely.
I don't know which one I would pick. Maybe candy.
You're a treat girl though too.
I like a treat. I like to bake a treat. So, yeah. Maybe a treat. If I get to make it.
Your last question is: this is kind of your season. You're a thriller girl. You like some. I mean, not scary.
I don't like scary.
You like suspense. I mean, I think I would still classify some of the stuff you like as scary. Do you prefer a murder documentary or a murder podcast?
Probably I don't know, both. Because a lot of the time when
double murder.
Yeah, a lot of the time when I'm like I just finished watching 2 of them. Actually, well, one of them is I forgot whatever the guy that was on the game show.
I know it. I don't know what it's called, but Anna Kendrick's in it.
Yes. She directed it or whatever. I just finished watching that, which is a movie. And then I also watched The Zodiac is Calling about the Zodiac Killer,
Oh.
which is 3 episodes. But a lot of the time, I'll just put those on while I'm doing stuff as like a background thing anyway.
Stop.
I don't know.
could
I like
never.
both. Yeah.
That is
you know
not a
what's
peaceful
so
background.
funny is literally the other day I woke up and I had like a bad dream. And I was like, Kamryn, all right, like we got to chill on the true crime.
Yeah.
Like you can't listen to it every day. Like you're getting paranoid. And then that day, I watched a true crime YouTube video, and that was the same day I watched the documentary. So I don't know, something about it
just brings you peace.
Yeah, that's my peace. And I was talking to Jordan about it, and I was like, it's not real, and he was like, that is,
it is. It's
so
true.
the thing is, it is
true
real,
crime.
and I was like, yeah, but is it?
I think it is.
It is,
Yeah.
but like, no, not really. Okay, your last one: Halloween party or Christmas party?
This is tough. I'm going to say Halloween party just because I haven't gotten invited to one that I could go to in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like the creative part of my brain loves a Halloween like costume like we were just talking about. I love seeing especially like a couple's costume.
Yeah.
Love that. Would love to go all out. Love dressing up. But haven't gotten to do it in a while. But I also freaking love Christmas. Oh my gosh, Christmas just gets me. I'm already looking at decor. I'm out of control.
Again, I don't like
Put it in.
I like true crime. That's two different things. So I don't really like Halloween because like scary. I don't like
wearing a rainbow today. You're happy.
This is my Halloween.
I like funny Halloween. I'm not about scary Halloween. I like funny, creative Halloween.
Yeah.
For
sure. You can keep that scary stuff away. That's why I'm ready for Christmas. I love.
Me too.
I was looking at the decor, like you said, in Target, and I was like, man. I won't let myself buy anything else until we move.
I'm waiting. I'm also like waiting for Halloween to be over. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have room to like store this stuff. So I'm like, every time I go in the store, I'm like,
I love it. I think also Christmas, like you actually go to so many Christmas parties. You don't go to that many Halloween parties. So that's another reason.
That's true. You probably go to like one every few years. Yeah. Not like, I feel like Christmas parties are a thing.
For sure.
And you'll go to like 3 or 4 in the Christmas season.
Yeah.
And I love Christmas.
Okay. Well, guys, thanks for listening to us for a full year.
Yeah.
Can't believe it. We're going to keep being on the move, keep being out there. And we love you so much. And stick around now for a special presentation, 1 year anniversary party of
arguably the best podcast.
Kamryn on the Street.
Yes. Thank you.
We present.
We present to you Kamryn on the Street. I would say, if you have headphones, then turn them down a little bit because I feel like I just shoved the microphone in my mouth for this. When I was editing, I was like, goodness gracious, Kamryn, you are loud. So you might want to turn it down a little bit. But yeah.
Okay. Enjoy.
Have fun.
Bye. Guys, we're here live, VCU campus, celebrating 1 year of On the Move with Nan and Kam. We're super excited about it. And Kamryn has always had this dream that we would do a segment similar to Billy on the Street. So this is Kamryn on the Street, and we're going to ask people a bunch of marathon-related questions with terminology, mileage, trivia, for a sticker, a Virginia's for Lovers sticker, shout out. And then we're just going to see what happens. And Kamryn, how are we feeling?
Great. Are you freaking kidding me? I'm so excited. I'm on a college campus. I'm feeling young again. Feel like it's like 6 years ago. I'm ready. I got my backpack on so I can blend into the crowd. It looks like I'm doing like a school project or something. So I'm hype. Let's go.
And I'm her mom. I'm just here to help out with the school project. All right, let's see what happens.
For a sticker, how many miles is a marathon?
25.
25.1?
Maybe.
It's you're close. It's 26.2.
Oh yeah.
But you can still take a sticker.
Okay. Like 10.
Yes. Good job. Yeah, good job.
I know a marathon. Isn't it like 3K?
Close.
I don't know how many miles.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. You guys, you do track and field?
Yeah.
You should know this.
Is it 26.2?
That's what I was about to say.
Oh my gosh, you ate that up. Okay. How many miles is a half marathon?
I don't know. I'm with construction guy.
5.
5?
Sure, 5.
Yay! 5.
10.
Close enough. 13.1.
Oh,
Okay.
Half marathon, 13.1.
Yes.
13.
Yes. Good job.
Thank you.
Okay, now I'm looking up how far an 8K is because I literally don't know how many miles are in an 8K. Give me 1 second. 4.97 miles. 4.97 miles. Got it. For a sticker, how many miles is an 8K?
Is an 8K? 8,000.
8,000 miles?
No, not 8,000 miles. 8,000 kilometers. So, I'm getting there.
You're getting there?
I'm getting there. I gotta think.
Okay.
Is it half a mile?
Half a mile? Is that your final answer?
No, that's not right. Because 3K is, or 5K is 3.2.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So 8.
Is it 4.5 or 5?
Yes, it literally is. Wow, good job.
Thank you.
It's 4.9.
It took me a second.
No, great job. I was scared at first, but you got it.
An 8K is 8. No, 13. 7.
Yes.
No, it's not. 5K.
A 5K is. It's 4.5.
Yes. Okay, good job. For a sticker,
Oh, hello.
name a runner.
Usain Bolt.
Great job.
Oh man, the name is escaping me right now.
Name another.
Lance Armstrong.
What the
Is he a runner?
Sure. You can have a sticker.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Have a great day.
All right, thanks.
Name somebody you think would never do a marathon.
Me.
Okay. Me neither. For a sticker, name a city that a major marathon is in.
Chicago. Yes. Good job.
A city where a major marathon happens.
There's 5.
There's 5. Is New York one?
Yes, it is. Good job.
Yes.
Have a good day.
Name a city where a major marathon happens.
Boston.
Yes, perfect. Thank you.
I'm here with VCU Dine, and this is for a sticker. For a sticker, what is something you should eat before you run a marathon?
Ooh, like a granola or protein bar.
Hey, pretty good answer. What should you eat before you run a marathon?
Some protein, maybe like, I don't know, a shake.
A shake. That's a good answer too.
Can we ask you for some free advice?
Yes, please.
What advice would you give to somebody that's training for their first marathon?
You got to do a little bit every day. You know, they have that method they do. They go like a little more every day, and then you peak, and then you go a little less every day up until there.
Love it.
I think you're supposed to carb load right before the race too.
Love that. What would you carb load with? What do you think the best option is?
Probably, chicken parmesan. Does that count?
Ooh, that counts. That is a good choice.
Thank you. Probably chicken parmesan, donuts.
All right, great. Thank you. That was wonderful advice. 10 out of 10.
What's your name?
My name is Nas.
And?
Kimon.
All right, Naz and Kimon. We're going to play a game called Richmond Restaurant or Running Term. And I'm going to say a word, and you're going to tell me if it's a Richmond restaurant or if it's a running term. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, first one. BQ.
Restaurant.
Wrong. Running term.
You said DQ or BQ?
BQ.
Bro, I gotta say one, you gotta say the opposite. So at least one of us get it right. You can't agree with me. I thought you said DQ.
Okay. Full key.
Restaurant. Voting term.
Running term, not voting term. That's okay. Restaurant. Did you say restaurant?
Yeah, I got that.
Okay. Dynamo.
Running term.
That's a restaurant.
It's a restaurant. Good job. And last one is fartlek.
Running term.
Running term.
Running term. Good job. It was a running term. All right. I'm here with India, everybody. Fartlek.
Term.
Correct. BQ.
Richmond restaurant.
No.
Oh.
Incorrect. It's a running term. Full key.
Term.
Richmond restaurant. Dynamo.
Term.
Richmond restaurant. Last one. PR.
Term.
Yes. Good job. All right. There you go.
I'm ready.
Okay. BQ.
That's a restaurant.
Incorrect.
Okay.
Dynamo.
That's a running term.
What did he say?
Incorrect.
I'm confused about the topic. Wait, what is it? Running term? What is it?
Running term, like something that has to do with running.
Oh, okay, I get it now. Okay.
Okay. PR.
That's a restaurant.
Incorrect. Dynamo.
That's a restaurant.
Correct. All right, one more. Full key.
Running term.
Incorrect, but we're gonna stick to the
okay.
last one. There's a sticker. Yay!
Thank
Who puts on the Richmond Marathon?
The governor?
Yes. No.
Who puts on the Richmond Marathon? Who organizes it?
I have no idea.
No idea.
Oh, sports backers.
Yes!
She was a fairy.